Brought to you by Wheel, your eyewitness weather forecast.
What's going on, Central New York? We will see the sky clear out as we go through the evening and overnight hours. Still going to get chilly tonight, but not quite as cold as what we had last night and early this morning. And as we look down the arterial here on the INET, you can see that clearing trend already. Looking pretty good there as the sun goes down. By the way, remember, sunset by Sunday will be before 5 o'clock. So this time Sunday, it's going to be dark as we get ready to fall back. All right, so temperatures now are 42 degrees. The winds are calm, but if anything, we'll see the wind shift into the south and west tonight, stir a little bit. Should be light, less than 10 miles an hour as high pressure starts to build in. Mixture of sun and clouds Friday, pretty nice day. Noticeably warmer by afternoon. The only kind of drawback on Friday is it will get a little gusty at times, but it's a south wind, so that southerly wind will get temperatures into the at least mid-50s. There's an opportunity for temperatures to get into the upper 50s to maybe near 60, so pretty nice looking Friday on the way for you and me. 40 now, Rome, Marcy. 42 in Little Falls, areas to the south in the 30s across Otsego County, Richfield Springs, Hartwick 38, 39 in Milford, 36 in Oneonta, and in the low 40s in Canajoharie. Up north, numbers here are in the mid-30s with still quite a few clouds around, but again, we will see the sky become partly cloudy to mainly clear at times later tonight. And it will allow the temperature to drop, especially as we get into these longer nighttime hours, more of an opportunity to drop. So it's really a race against time. How fast do we clear the clouds out? If we clear them out sooner, numbers really drop off, but it really doesn't take all that much. We did have a few early snow showers to the north. Those are done. As we look ahead through the overnight, partly cloudy, temperatures drop into the low 30s. Look at tomorrow, beautiful day. Across the Mohawk Valley with a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Like I said, it will get a little gusty tomorrow afternoon. Could see gusts 25, 30 miles an hour. Then there's a little weak cold front that comes through Friday night into Saturday morning. There could be a shower inside the thickest cloud cover as that cold front swipes through, and then maybe some partial sunshine by the afternoon. And I think most of Sunday is rain-free as well. So decreasing clouds, not quite as cold tonight, but still chilly, a low of 32. Tomorrow, beautiful day, partly sunny, breezy, milder, pleasant for the afternoon. Mid-Nichols the high, but again, we could see upper 50s if we get enough sunshine. Brief shower Saturday morning, quite a few clouds, 54. Partly to mostly cloudy, but mainly dry on Sunday, mid-50s. Again, we turn the clocks back Saturday night. And into next week, still pretty mild in the 50s. Some cooler air arrives by Wednesday and Thursday.
Craig, a nice way to end the work week tomorrow. Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad this weekend. Again, maybe a brief shower Saturday.
All right. Well, thank you, Craig. When we come back, Redemption.
Your eyewitness weather forecast.
Hey, good evening to you. Still dealing with some cloud cover, but that will be breaking up as we go through the overnight. So by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, we should have a brighter sky with some sunshine. It's still going to be chilly, but not quite as cold out the door tomorrow morning. Numbers now are right around 40 degrees. Light wind out of the east right now, near 5 miles an hour. Wind should stay less than 10 as we go through the overnight. And then we get into the day tomorrow. It's a mixture of sun and clouds. Noticeably warmer by the afternoon. So we're going to start somewhere in the low 30s, but by the afternoon, I think we're going to get into the mid-50s, maybe even upper 50s if we can get enough of the sunshine and enough of that southerly wind to help propel temperatures to some pretty lofty numbers in the afternoon. Breezy at times. Numbers tonight are hanging in the upper 30s to right around 40 in Rome, down to Clinton. We're in the upper 30s, Little Falls to Dolgeville, and then to the south, numbers here are in the 30s as well. Cooperstown, Hartwick, over to Richfield Springs, 39 Canjo, and in the mid-30s up across the Adirondack Park. All right, here's a look at satellite and Doppler radar loops combined. What you're seeing here is false returns. This is aloft or phantom, none of this reaching the ground, but there are still some thicker clouds coming through central New York right now, but with time I expect those clouds to break up. As we look south and west, you can see some clear sky down here, western Pennsylvania. So that's what's going to move in by the time we get to tomorrow morning. So you'll see that on Futurecast through the course of the day Friday, mixture of clouds and sunshine, pretty nice day. And we get into the afternoon. Again, that southerly wind will help boost our numbers into the mid-50s. Like I said, if we can max out the amount of sun, max out the southerly wind, a few areas might make a run at 60 degrees. Then what happens on Saturday, weak cold front comes through. So there might be a brief sprinkle or spritz in the morning. And then I think how Saturday works, it's just a lot of dead clouds around. At times, maybe an odd peak of sunshine on Saturday. Temperatures are going to be in the low 50s. On Sunday, partly to mostly cloudy, and I think mainly rain-free. High temperatures in the mid-50s, I think, on Sunday. All right, so here's your forecast then across Oneida County. I think mid-50s should do it. Down to Otsego County numbers here. Mid-50s, Cooperstown, Milford with a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Breezy at times in the afternoon. Up across the Adirondacks, upper 40s to the low and mid-50s with a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Tonight, decreasing clouds, not quite as cold, but still chilly, a low of 32. Tomorrow, beautiful day, really pretty by the afternoon. Partly sunny, breezy, mild, high temperatures in the mid-50s. 7-day forecast. More clouds, definitely Saturday. Spotty rain shower in the morning. Maybe some partial sunshine by the finish of the day. 54. Fall back Saturday night. Partly to mostly cloudy on Sunday. So not the brightest weekend, but most of the time it should be dry. Low and mid-50s and still pretty mild into next week. Probably a few showers around Monday, Tuesday, and then turning cooler again by mid next week with several weak weather systems that will try and come through, but right now nothing organized, at least just yet.
That's the key words right there. Not just yet. Anything could change, but we will enjoy the mild weather. I don't want to say warm weather, 'cause it's not, not quite warm.
Relative compared to where we were like last night and early this morning, mid-50s, we'll take that, warmer.
Definitely. Craig, thank you. Sports with Brendan Miller coming up right after this. Let's check in with him now to see what's coming up. Brendan.
Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Good evening to you. Hey, what's going on, Central New York? So beautiful weather on the way as we get ready to finish the week here. Gets a little cold tonight, but, you know, not as bad as what it's been last night and early this morning, the night before. It's pretty chilly. Not going to be the case tonight, though. Temperatures now are still kind of hanging right around 40-ish with a little bit of a light wind. Here's what to expect. So Friday, mix of sun and clouds, noticeably warmer by the afternoon. After starting in the low 30s, I think we finish somewhere in the mid-50s, maybe even upper 50s, if we can like max out the amount of sunshine, max out a southerly wind, which will be pretty noticeable tomorrow. So we'll get a little breezy at times as we get into the afternoon. Numbers now are hanging in the upper 30s to right around 40 here in the Mohawk Valley, Utica. Rome is 39 down into Otsego County. Looking at numbers here in the 30s, Richfield Springs over to Cooperstown, Oneonta at 34, and up in the North Country, mid-30s, Blue Mountain Lake to Long Lake, and over to Old Forge tonight. All right, so here's a look at satellite. Doppler radar loops combined. We still have some thicker clouds coming on through, but I think as we go through the night, we'll finally get some dry air to really start to mix in here. So we should start to see the clouds clear out a little bit. Some of these that you see, you have to look real hard, but these are just false echoes, nothing falling from the sky tonight. So watch as we go through the overnight. Skies will become partly cloudy. It'll get cold. Low temperatures down into the low 30s. We start out with a pretty good deal of sunshine tomorrow. Then as we get into the afternoon, mix of clouds and sun. The other thing about tomorrow, southwesterly winds should help propel temperatures again into the mid-50s, at least If not, the upper 50s to near 60. Then we get into Saturday. Little weak cold front comes through. Very minor sprinkle or shower with that in the morning. And probably a lot of clouds around Saturday. If there's any sunshine, we might have to be patient and wait till the very finish of the day. Don't forget, we set the clocks back Saturday night. So by Sunday, the sunset is like 4:45. And there's probably still quite a few clouds around on Sunday as well. But not bad tomorrow. Mid-50s with a mixture of sunshine and clouds in Oneida County. Otsego County here in the mid-50s. Cooperstown, Milford, Oneonta at 56. And then as we get up into the North Country, a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Mid and upper 40s across the high peaks to the low and mid-50s near Herkimer. Tonight, decreasing clouds. Chilly, low temperature down to around 32. Tomorrow, a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Breezy, milder for the afternoon with high temperatures in the mid-50s. All right, there's your 7-day forecast. There we go. Sometimes you have to put an extra quarter in it to make it work. There could be a brief shower Saturday. Quite a few clouds, low and mid-50s. We still turn the clocks back this week. We have to go back to standard time. We just do. You don't want a sunrise at 9 o'clock in the dead of winter. And then we get into next week. It's still pretty mild, but it will start to turn cooler as we get into mid next week. No big storms either.
That's a good thing.
Nothing organized.
Right.
Several minor weather systems, but nothing organized just yet. But we're getting, we're in November now, so I have to start wrapping my meteorological brain around that sort of thing.
We're all going to have to start wrapping our brains around the possibility for that.
Yep.
Rain, snow.
All the above.
Craig, thank you.
Yep.
Next after this break,